What's going on, everyone? Jared the Star here. Now, today we got some really good news regarding Lil Tjay. As we all know, Lil Tjay, the Bronx rapper, was shot in Edgewater, New Jersey last week, Wednesday, at a Chipotle in between an Exxon gas station. Now, we all know this happened over a robbery where it seemed like they're trying to rob him for his jewelry, his watch, his chain, and stuff like that. But he just wasn't giving it up, man. It led to an altercation where the gunman obviously shot him, and he got shot 4 to 5 times, or 4 to 7 times actually, in the torso and the chest. And he was actually unconscious for about a week. You know, today is Thursday and it happened last week, Wednesday. So it's been over a week, of course. And yeah, this whole thing's been going on, led to speculation, people thinking that Lil Tjay was dead. People kind of just like clout chasing out videos. And people are also saying that he was paralyzed, which is like a big thing that they debunked quickly because no one on his team confirmed this information. You know, being paralyzed is something that is very serious, of course, as you can't come back from that. You know, when people talk about shootings and stuff like that in the industry, people always talk about, well, 50 Cent was shot 9 times and survived, and think that people who get shot are just automatically go back to their usual self and continue making music. Now, we did hear when Lil Tjay was shot, his lungs did collapse twice, and like I said, thank God that his lungs collapsed twice and he still survived, because that is no joke. Like, that is very serious. Your lungs is what you need to breathe, and with those collapsing twice and he's still making it, that is just, you know, the works of the Lord. I don't know. Like, this whole thing is interesting because I feel like once he got shot, you see a lot of people reaching out to him. And I don't know his personal relationship with these people. I can't say that they were friends, they were not, but you always see when stuff happen. When people get sick, they die or something, you always see a lot of people reaching out to them. And it's hard to know if it's a real love or if it's fake, because that's just how things go nowadays. Like, you see someone showing you love, you don't know if they're showing you because like everyone's doing it, they're actually messing you. But then again, I can't really assess all the relationships that Lil Tjay has. I seen that when he, you know, got shot, French Montana was showing him love, 5-Year Former was showing him love, Casanova was showing him love, Ruby Rose was showing him love. A lot of different people in the industry were showing him love, you know. And for him to be saying that he's awake and he's talking after a whole week, this is a W, and this is something that we need to hear, because, you know, he was almost fatally shot. Like, I'm not trying to scare anyone, but that is the truth of the matter. He was almost fatally shot. It says Lil Tjay is awake and talking after a near fatal shooting in New Jersey. Now, we all know that people who shot him were actually caught. I'm pretty sure it was like 2 individuals. And the story going around, it was kind of weird. They're trying to say that when it happened, that many people thought that Lil Tjay's guys like bust back, but apparently the people who were trying to rob Lil Tjay, 2 of them had guns, because it was like 3 individuals, I'm pretty sure. And one of them shot the other guy, and then they left and brought him to the hospital, and that's what they got caught. So the gunman who got caught was the one who got shot by his other friend when they're trying to rob Lil Tjay. So it's not like it was crazy detective work, it's just that they got brought to a nearby hospital. They saw his gunshot wound. They heard that Lil Tjay or someone got shot a couple miles away, so they put 2 and 2 together and realized that, okay, he was either the shooter got shot, and he's definitely not the person who got shot, or the main victim, of course, which is Lil Tjay. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff that are, you know, kind of weird getting breaking down to it. But, you know, the industry is obviously going to be really happy with this, because, you know, Lil Tjay is recovering, of course. Like I said, it's a slow and long road to recovery. You know, being shot, I can't speak on it because I've never been shot, but it looks painful, man. You have lead and bullets going into you, and to be shot 4 or 5 times from a very close range, I can assume, because they're trying to rob him for his jewelry. So they must have been up close, of course. It is not something to play with, man. It's not easy. It's not sweet, man. It's not like you hear people talk about, I'm getting shot at, I did this, I did that. But I'm telling you, man, just looking at it just looks gruesome. It's not something to play with at all. It's not something that you want to happen to anybody, you know, despite if you liked him or not. Obviously, there's occasional people who didn't like him or making jokes about like 6ix9ine, but no one cares what 6ix9ine to say. He's gonna be a troll for the rest of his life, and the respect everybody had for him when he was coming up with his career is gone after what he did, and, you know, told on a lot of people. So you can only let the people be the people and just let him do his badness. But yeah, man, this whole Lil Tjay situation is very crazy. Like I said, it's gonna be a long road to recovery. You know, with his lungs clapping, like, you know, you can say that as music is not gonna be, you're not gonna get music like next week, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely gonna be in the hospital for maybe a couple weeks. Like they said, they're trying to say he's gonna be in the hospital for 3 weeks before. I wonder how it's gonna be now, because like I said, it's a bit different that he's talking now. I'm not sure if he's gonna need like help with the ventriloquist. I forget the word of the typologist that helps people speak, because it said that he's talking right now, but we don't know the extent of his injury, because he could just barely be saying a couple words, but it's still talking. So that's the new headline they're gonna say. So like I said, man, this whole thing is crazy. Prayers up to Lil Tjay that this thing is finally getting better and that he survived it, because to be shot 4 or 5 times or 4 to 7 times, regardless to be shot at all, is very painful and very sad. But he made it, so you know we're praying for Lil Tjay, man. If you like the content, like the video, subscribe for more. Get you a Star Gang. I'm gone.